everyone. Today I'll be reviewing this brand new Christmas movie just dropped on Netflix. It's called Delivery by Christmas, and this movie, it is from Poland. And in this movie we see this widow who has this son, and she does, I guess, home delivery, like a package delivery to homes. And when like this movie starts with she meets this client of her, and this client, he seems really nice, does connect with her son. And later on we see when in a Christmas party, one of his her colleague, he kind of mixed up all her delivery on the Christmas day. She must race against the time. I guess in this movie's case, one of this Christmas present, it was for her son. And when this guy, he mixed up her delivery stuff, delivery addresses, then she must fix it, because the one of this delivery item, it is for her son. And we see like she tried to get all this package back from all these delivery people and get it back in time for Christmas. And on the way, she also takes the client she met earlier in this movie. This movie's plot itself and what was it going for, did had a lot of potential, honestly. But this movie, the way it was made and the execution for this movie is not very good. It dragged a lot here and there, and it could have been really good, but I don't get it why this movie was done like that. It's really some of this storyline, they introduce so many people in this, you're like, whoa, why we're watching that? Especially in case of Christmas movie, this movie's bottom line is she messed up her son's present. Like she accidentally, her son's present went to someone else's house and she need to get that. Why we had to spend our time with all these people? And some of these people are like not that interesting or nothing. They just show you their random story in this movie out of nowhere, and it takes you out of movie, makes this movie really, like, makes you feel this movie, it is really long. And it didn't have any Christmas cheer or nothing. Like, what was it even going for? And this guy who kind of comes on this trip with her, like his reason for to come on this trip was really like, I felt that it was really very useless and very, like, it just scammed in this movie. This movie did have a lot of potential to be a good Christmas movie. As I was saying, she mixed up her son's present, but this movie became so dragged, and some of the scene you feel like so unnecessary that I was like, end of this movie, I was really tired and bored watching, and I was like, whoa, what was the point of it? They could just have focused on, because end of the day, this movie's focus, it is on this single mom falling in love with this new guy she met who seems really nice to her son and to her, and there is some moment where she is nice to other people. And this movie, I don't get it why you had all this crammed. It really bothered me a lot when I was watching, and I'm like, who cares? Like, this kind of delivery present is not that big deal. And this movie trying to show us all this delivery mix-up made difference to all these people's life. End of it, I don't think so. This movie did have an interesting premise, but the way the execution for this movie didn't work for me. Like, I didn't like it at all. The only scene I really liked in this movie is, I guess, when even there is a cop in this movie, this police were arrested this guy. The way they act in this movie, no way police in real life will act like that. There's so many scenes like that in this movie. Like, this is one of those cringy Christmas movie. I guess I feel sad to say this. It did have interesting premise, but execution for this movie I didn't like. And that was my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to check my other reviews on other Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.